Tax Tip Tuesday, brought to you by Stadler & Company, the Tax Pros.
Welcome back, everyone. It is Tax Tip Tuesday. Lori's here today, and we're kind of focusing on families today, because if you have children, they can benefit you in the long run with your taxes, right?
On your taxes, yes.
So I think one question that you say you get a lot is, how long can someone claim their child on their taxes? Is there an age cutoff, or how does that work?
Sort of. There's an age cutoff. And with everything else in taxes, it depends. So it depends on the circumstances. But typically, as long as your child is living with you, making under $4,000, or not paying more than half of their own support, you can claim them.
Okay, right. So that age varies then, depending on...
It can.
Because they could have a job and still be living with you, right?
They can. As a matter of fact, up through age 24, as long as they are in school, it's pretty much expected that you can claim them.
Wonderful. So there's some general answers for you as far as how long you can go. Now, what about the child tax credit? When do children qualify for that?
As long as they are under age 17 at the end of the year, they qualify for the child tax credit. Now, once they're over age 17, they still qualify for a credit, but it's a little bit different credit. That child tax credit is a $2,000 credit per child. The other one that it switches to when they're over 17 is a $500 credit. So you can still claim them, but the credit that you get is a little different.
That's a lot different, really. I mean, that's a $1,500 spread there.
It
so
is.
Once they get to a certain age, you're definitely not getting as much credit.
On the child tax credit, that's right.
We all should get great credit for raising good kids.
Right.
Now, what about this American Opportunity Credit? What is that exactly?
Well, that one a little bit replaces that money that we've lost on the child tax credit. It's a credit of up to $2,500 when somebody is in school, in college, and you're paying for their expenses. So they have to be qualified expenses, tuition and fees that are specifically related to going to school, and housing does not qualify. But as long as you pay at least $4,000 out-of-pocket dollars toward that schooling, you may qualify for that credit.
But you just said something key there. Housing doesn't qualify.
It doesn't.
So if your child happens to be on a scholarship that covers, you know, say part of their housing or all of their tuition, you really got to be careful, because it has to be up to $4,000 in expenses, right?
That's right. There have to be $4,000 in qualifying expenses, and you have to have that much out-of-pocket documented. Yeah.
Okay, well, see, this is why we have her here, to ask these important questions. Now, these are things that, in the long run, when people are doing their taxes, I assume they know all of this kind of going in, but say they're looking ahead toward next year now. They've got that student getting ready to go to college. These are some of the things you can answer to help prepare them for next year's taxes, right?
Absolutely. You know, when somebody's not going to qualify for the child tax credit anymore, we usually try to let them know, because that's a big difference in your tax refund.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then going into college, you know, to make sure that you're saving those receipts is important.
See, this is why you plan ahead, and this is why they're here, not just this time of the year, but all year long. And these are some things that people can find on your website, too. You guys have a great website.
Thank you. Yes, we love the website. StadlerTax.com gives you a lot of information, several resources there, and, of course, contact information for all of our offices.
The phone number is also on the screen, Lori, and if people scan that QR code, it'll take them directly to the website. And I want to ask you about scheduling appointments. Can they do that on the website?
They can't do that on the website as of right now. Our system doesn't integrate with it, but all they've got to do is give us an email. They can ask on there for a contact, and we do get notified for that, and then we can schedule through that.
Wonderful. And I know you're busy, and you're
are
scheduling a lot of appointments. So if you happen to be watching today and these are some things you're wondering about, make sure you're getting on it. Don't delay, because it is tax season. It's busy for you too. So thanks for taking the time to come down here.
Of course, my pleasure.
We appreciate it very much. Stay with us. We've got more to come on Good Day Live.